Hi YouTube. I just got back from my trip to Costco and I thought I'd give you a real world update here on battery life and just how things look when you get all loaded up with your cargo. I forgot to mention earlier when I showed you the trailer that you do have to secure these pretty well to the trailer. You don't want to just leave it hooked up with only these, because security is paramount when you're out there on the road. So both of these bags, I have these these are basically just 1-inch webbing straps with the snap buckles. So I'll show you there. I just undo those. But I also wanted to show you the battery situation. When I started, I zeroed out everything. So my elapsed time is 2 hours and 10 minutes. The distance was 32 miles. I was thinking it was 34, but it's so 32 miles. My battery gauge here, I just hit 2 dots, which is roughly halfway about a mile ago. So 32 miles for roughly half the battery capacity, probably slightly more than that. So that gives you a pretty good sense that my range with this battery pack will easily be 50 miles if I can do 32 and just barely used over half. It's hard to know how exactly precise these dot gauges are, but it's a pretty good indicator. This is just the basic LED panel that you get with these bikes. You can upgrade to the LCDs, but these are fine. I mean, they're easy to read, and you can toggle through the low, medium, and high power. I basically just keep this on low the whole time. That just gives you a lot better battery range. And it's plenty fast. I mean, I can do 20 miles an hour easy just on low power. I kicked it up into medium a couple of times coming back when I was on some really steep hills, because again, this is a monster load, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But I just wanted to give you the update on the real life battery scenario. So there's high, which I hardly ever use because that really chews through your battery capacity, and again, it's plenty fast without it. But the battery pack I have on this particular bike it's another Brusen kit, just like I showed you on that auxiliary battery. I built it myself. This is a 21 amp hour battery. It's got 79 of those same Panasonic Sanyo cells. So again, super high quality batteries. And as you can see, the performance is great. Pretty hard to gripe about 50 miles or better on a single charge. And now, let me undo my bags. Again, these are both packed, so I'm going to take this top bag off, and it is really heavy. This is a nice additional benefit to having this system versus a car. When I had a car, again, if you can see, I'm probably 50, 60 feet easily off the street, so I would have to just make constant trips back and forth from my car to get back here to my house. But with this trailer setup, I just roll my bike back, and I've got basically 2 bags. I'm going to take you inside and show you how well the frozen bag works. So that's what's in this bag. This was the bottom burly bag. So let's go in real quick. I will show you that my frozen stuff is still frozen, which is exactly what you would want. And then that's going to conclude this aftermath video. But so let's pull out frozen gear from the frozen bag. I'm not sure how well you can see here in this particular light, but frozen organic blueberries, still hard. I got 3 bags of those. I use those in my smoothies. Still very solid. And then I couldn't help myself. I bought some of these Costco cheese pizzas, which are actually quite good. I got four of them here for $9. You can't beat that. And I can tell those are also still frozen. So that was a little over an hour on the road in it's roughly 70 degrees out. Hard as a rock. So this little freezer bag system works super great for these burly trailers. So that's it for the trailer update and the real world results from a 32-mile round trip to Costco, stocking up on lots and lots of groceries. I've still got another big bag full out there, plus my panniers are full. So that bike was pulling me at 185 pounds, plus probably 80 pounds of groceries here. I've had up to 100 before, but this was a lighter trip than I've done before. So this was probably 260, 270 pounds load that bike pulled 32 miles, and no problems whatsoever. I mean, you do have to work to get up the hills, but nothing like, I mean, it'd be impossible if I was trying to do that under my own power. So anyway, you can see I'm pretty enthusiastic about the whole setup, so I think you would be too if you give it a shot. But hopefully this was helpful. That's the intent, is to try to give you some idea that you can live without a car and really have fun with it and be very economical and of course, zero emissions. So it's a pretty sweet gig. Thanks so much for watching.